What is going on, everybody? My name is Josie, and welcome to Josie's Movie Reviews. We're going to be talking about Slotherhouse. This was a one-day event film that they had in theaters a couple of days ago. I got a chance to check it out, and boy, was I really excited for this movie. When it comes to movies like these, I get a really kick out of them because some of them either take themselves too seriously or they just have fun with them. And this was a movie that wasn't really on my radar until I saw the title of the film and then I read what it was about. Then I got immediately hooked. You have Emily Young, who wants to be elected as her sorority president. However, she lacks the likes and following that her current president has. So she adopts a cute little sloth, thinking that it can become the new mascot and help her win, until a string of fatalities implicate the sloth as the main suspect in the murders. When it comes down to movies like these, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me because I really enjoy these brainless, dumb movies that you know are going to be right off the bat awful because you got actors that can't act for shit. No offense. But you also got a premise that is so ridiculous, so stupid, and so bombastic that it kind of makes you want to check out the film out of pure curiosity. We've had this with The Mean One, which was a parody of The Grinch, and then we had Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, ruining a lot of people's childhood except for mine. And those movies were really ridiculous and stupid. One of them took itself a little bit too serious and didn't have a lot of fun with it. The other one knew exactly what it was and had fun with it. And that's exactly what you get with Slaughterhouse. It is probably the best bad movie you have seen since probably Sharknado. And it just has a lot of fun with its concept, with its novelty, and it knows exactly what it is, especially when it comes down to the sloth, because the way that they use the sloth is more, they made it out of a puppet and they have so much fun using this little puppet. It is taking selfies, it is driving cars, it is pushing people off of balconies, it is doing everything that a sloth shouldn't do, and it just has so much fun with that concept. And that is where I am having a lot of fun with this concept. Now, while I think that it takes a little while for the movie to get going, because think about every stereotypical sorority girl you can probably ever think of, and that's exactly what you get in this movie. Some of them are not likable, and you're not supposed to be liking them because they are just there for cannon fodder. They're there just to be killed off. And so when you get all those stereotypical cliched sorority girls mixed into a blender, some of them know exactly what they're supposed to be. They are over the top, they are campy, and that's exactly what this movie is. Now, this movie got a PG-13 rating, and when it comes down to this movie, I kind of put it in the same vein as Happy Death Day, because even though that movie got a PG-13 rating, it was a little bit more funner than this movie. But when it comes down to the kills, you really don't get to see the aftermath. Mostly because a lot of the death scenes are really off cameras and they're really more onto montages. You get to see a montage of sorority girls getting killed off one by one, and I still had a lot of fun because it didn't take itself overly too serious. It knew what it was. It took a while for it to get going, but once it got going, I was able to turn off my brain and have fun with this movie. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Slaughterhouse a 6 out of 10. It is the best bad movie that you have seen since probably Sharknado, but you will probably have a lot of fun if you can just accept what this movie is. If you see the trailers, you know exactly what you're going to be getting yourself into, and that's exactly what you're going to be getting yourself into for 90 minutes. But I still had a lot of fun. And just overall, if they made 15 of these, I would be there day one. But those are my thoughts on Slaughterhouse. Were you one of the few lucky people that got a chance to check it out in theaters, or do you have just no interest in this movie? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know, what is your best, bad, worst movie?